All right, Shawn, another beautiful day out there.
Yeah, you know, this weather pattern we are in, it's going to be the same as we've had here for quite a while. Delightfully boring with not much going on. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures are going to keep climbing. It's going to be pretty darn nice here as we head through the week. Temperatures now generally in the 70s. It's going to be a gorgeous evening. There isn't much wind, low humidity. We're at 73 in New Ulm, St. James at 74, Fairmont 72, Jackson 70, Marshall currently at 72, Waseca at 72, and here in Mankato we are partly cloudy. Our temperature 72, the wind out of the west at 6 miles per hour. And you'll notice the dew point not terribly high. We're at 52. The high and low today 73 and 51, and that high temperature is actually going to continue to climb as we take you through the week. We're talking highs likely in the 80s by later this week. We did have a few clouds today, and that's because there's some cooler air a few thousand feet up, and the sun warms up the surface. And of course, warm air rises, and when that warm air rises into that cooler air, we get some cumulus clouds, and a couple of those did give us an isolated shower or two here earlier today. It was nothing real major. Earlier this morning, we did have a front that went through, brought some scattered rain, but that's really about it. We're not expecting much more in the way of rain here anytime on the 10-day forecast. In fact, tonight, a little patchy fog is possible as temperatures drop down to the 50s. Tomorrow, sunny. The rest of the week, sunny. Warm temperatures will continue with highs actually climbing into the 80s by later this week. The rain chances, we talked yesterday about further down the road here, maybe a little better chance of some scattered rain by the end of the weekend or early next week. Our new model runs are really starting to squash that whole theory, and other than maybe a couple of cooler days next week, temperatures are going to remain well above average for quite some time. Our radar is mostly clear. A sprinkle or two possible as we back off. You can see that front that moved through yesterday. That's well off to the east. That's going to continue to move slowly eastward. High pressure is going to continue to kick in, and that's going to stick around. And we're actually setting up with a very similar situation to what we had last week with the hurricane in the Gulf. This time, it is Tropical Storm Helene that is going to be making landfall. At this point, it looks like off the Florida Panhandle coast, but this is going to come up and basically stop up the works once again. It's going to prevent weather systems from moving from west to east, and we're going to be stuck with what we have, which is, voila, all of this sunshine and mild weather. Tomorrow, we're going to warm up even more. 78 Mankato, 78 Fairmont. We could get close to 80 further west out by Redwood Falls, Marshall. Wouldn't be surprised if we have a few spots that hit 80 already tomorrow. It's going to get even warmer by Thursday and Friday. 51 tonight. Little patchy fog, especially in some of those river valleys and low-lying areas overnight tonight. A very light breeze. Tomorrow, mostly sunny. 78 for a high. The wind out of the northwest at about 5, so not windy at all. As we make our way down the road here, this very summer-like September will continue. 79 on Thursday. Will be sunny. 80 Friday. We'll get to 81 on Saturday. Upper 70s on Sunday. We'll notice we'll kick off the month of October with a cooler day here on Tuesday. Partly cloudy, 63. Then we're going to bounce right back with temperatures climbing back into the mid to upper 70s by late next week. Our average high for this time of year is right around 70. So that is a very summer-like 10-day forecast. Stacy and Dion, enjoy it while we can, because we know it's coming ultimately, right?
Yeah, we do.